Welcome back to Lee Pitts Live. We are here at the Quality Life Center's annual gala. This is the 2019 version, and there's a special twist to it. Progress has been made. A new building is being opened next door for the teens. About 200 and some odd people are downstairs filing in. We may get some of that, but the Quality Life Center has made the upstairs specifically as the studio for Lee Pitts Live to come here and document this fantastic affair. Everybody anybody has come out to support this great youth development organization. One of the finest youth development organizations in the world, in the country, voted in the top 50 best youth development organizations in the country. And we're right here at Fort Myers in the Dunbar community. Quality Life Center has a very good relationship with Florida Gulf Coast University, the leaders in education here in Southwest Florida and throughout the state of Florida, under the leadership of the president here, Dr. Mike Marvin. Welcome to Lee Pitts Live, Mike Martin.
Thank you, Lee. Always a pleasure. Great to see you and great to be here.
Well, let me first of all, before we get going, let me compliment you on the outstanding job you did a couple of months ago, or maybe a little less. I didn't get a chance to grab you, but that speech that you gave at the NAACP banquet in Lee County, people are still talking about it today, man. Great job.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure and an honor. I've been a long-time member of the NAACP, and the chance to participate is always great. I always feel good about it.
And since I didn't get a chance to talk to you then, tell us, what did you try to get across to your audience in that spectacular gala?
Well, the principal objective there was to indicate that we need to create a world in which every person, every child has a corridor to success through education. And I'm not sure we're there yet. And I believe that people like me and across this community and beyond need to commit themselves to ensure that everyone has a chance to be who they can become. And education is a big part of that, and I wanted people to know that there's a ways yet to go. We leave some people behind, and we just can't do that.
Outstanding. Now, I think you've been the president going on 2 years now?
A little over 2 years,
yeah. You've gotten a chance to move around in the community, observe a lot of things that's going on. Why do you feel that it's important that an organization like the Quality Life Center, located right here in the heart of the Dunbar community, the largest minority community in Southwest Florida, why do you think it's so important that Florida Gulf Coast have a strong relationship with what's going on here with the youths?
Well, first of all, you're known by the company you keep, and for us, keeping company with the Quality of Life Center and Mr. Mohammed and his programs is nothing but a way for us to feel as though we can be a party to a community that is vibrant and on the move, but clearly we can be of assistance and complement what Mr. Mohammed and his crew do here at the Q Center. Moreover, I see all the time the impact of these kind of programs as young people grow into their more mature years, join us at the university. You can clearly see the impact that programs like this have had on them. It gives them a jump start in a whole series of ways, not the least of which to get an education, whether it's at FGCU or elsewhere. It just gives them a chance to do something they might not have otherwise had a chance to do.
I'm constantly seeing photos and various images of students from Florida Gulf Coast University at the Quality Life Center doing various things. Can you kind of tell us some of the things that you guys are doing here?
Well, of course, we're trying to make sure that our students get a chance through service learning credit and a variety of other things to be able to come to a place like this, participate in the programs, learn how they work, help us teach others as we create the next generation of teachers what is being learned about how students learn in this environment. We try to put people out at least a couple times a year into projects where we can also be helpful in little maintenance projects or whatever they are, so that our students take ownership in the community. And certainly the Dunbar community is a place where we want people to know we care about the people here. We belong to them as much as we belong to anyone else, and our students can come up here and get an enormous benefit from just being able to see what kind of success can be accomplished with a commitment like the folks here have.
We see there might be hundreds of students watching this right now, thousands for that matter, who may matriculate here in East Fort Myers, and they see the shining university sitting up there on the hill, the beautiful university. Just every time I go on the campus, just like constantly growing. Shout out to you just named the library after
Wilson G. Bradshaw.
After Mr. Bradshaw. Right. Say something to them to let them understand that Florida Gulf Coast University is there for them. They can come there and get their education.
Absolutely. We are a regional university. Our intention is to create programs that allow students, when they complete a degree, to go wherever they choose, but to stay in Southwest Florida if that's what they choose to do. So first and foremost, we want to remain connected to this community. We want every student to understand that at FGCU, we're a ladder, not a filter. We want to take in people who may need a little jump start. I was one of those myself, and so I appreciate that, but who have the capacity to go on and do great things. I tell people all the time, we got a real simple mission. We transform individual lives so they can transform the greater society.
In the past, the Quality Life Center has had its gala at Florida Gulf Coast
We
University.
have.
You have been a big help in getting Quality Life Center to this place that it is now. I know that because I've come out there, maybe the past 10 years with my television show. So big shout out to Florida Gulf Coast University. It didn't just start today. Florida Gulf Coast University has been intricately involved with this community and certainly with the Quality Life Center. Now the gala is moving on campus, so to speak. How
Right
does that,
here.
How does that
Well,
feel?
we will miss having our friends and colleagues from the Q Center on campus, but this is wonderful. Throughout the project, Mr. Mohammed and I have carried on a conversation about how we can help. And we've signed an MOU. We put a little investment in here so we can raise our flag in this neighborhood, complement what Mr. Mohammed and his people do, and send the message we do care. So we will always welcome people from the Q Center in large or small numbers on campus, but it's really fun to be here and see what's been done.
Outstanding. Well, man, I tell you, it's great to have you stop by here. I'll be getting in touch with you to get you in studio, have more interviews with you. I've just been watching you from afar since you've gotten here, and I've been extremely impressed with your emphasis on diversity and inclusion at the university. From your work, seeing you in Dr. Peter Denoui's class, and you have a great relationship with our fine professor over there as well. Just summarize how the university is going about in diversity and inclusion.
Well, first of all, we want to always send a message that every person who joins us as a student or as just a member of the community is valued to us for who they are. And we want to make sure that everything we do sends the message that diversity is part of what makes a university great. Every student ought to have the benefit of interacting with others who are different from them.
I agree 100%.
And so we're going to continue to do that every chance we can.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Lee.
Stay
Much
right.
appreciated.
Stay right there. You've been listening to the president of Florida Gulf Coast University, Dr. Mike Martin. We'll be right back. Martin, right? Got that right. I didn't say Marvin.
Yeah,
We'll be right back.
You got it.